Beardsley, and my co-host, who once bought a massive box of Whisper Golds, Dan Hayes.
Dude.
Dude.
I did buy a massive box of Whisper Golds, that's correct.
Yeah. Why did you?
There was a rarity at the time, weren't they? Can you remember when they bought them back the first time?
Limited edition.
They were limited edition, so the plan was to buy them and, sell them on a little bit, maybe.
What? Like Del Boy?
Like Del Boy. Supply and demand, isn't it? Capitalism. But what actually happened,
yeah,
and it's quite evident, I ate them all. I mean, could you have seen that come in, Danny?
I don't. It was so funny when you told us that he'd done it. Oh, what's he bought that load of chocolate bars?
They were banging. I love Whisper Gold.
Quite the investment.
It was worth it. Yeah. Look at me. I've been protected against winter now for the last 20 years, probably.
Quite the businessman.
Quite the businessman indeed, yes.
How have you been anyway?
I've been alright, dude. How have you been?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
What was this moustache-related story you was going to tell me?
Well, moustaches came up in a conversation today, actually.
Okay,
with some friends.
You, without my knowledge or permission, you brought my name into this, did you?
Well, I brought your moustache up into it.
Oh, I dread what you were saying. Come on.
You remember?
Oh.
Well, yeah, we can't talk about all of it, but we went to Magaluf on a lad's holiday, didn't we? There was me, you and Eddie.
Yes.
So I think it was around the time we started Emperor Chung.
It was. I think it was not long after we started it, because I don't know if we had a singer yet, and I'm not sure if we had Rich. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was very early on, wasn't it?
It was,
but
yeah.
We had this, lad's holiday.
Magaluf.
Yeah. It's like the last place I'd ever dream of going to.
It was horrific, really, wasn't it?
But we had a really good time.
There was...
But you were sporting a very strong moustache.
Yes.
And I remember you going round, I mean, you were really drunk, going round asking people, oh, what do you think of my moustache? And the response was...
Poor.
It was an undesirable response. It's not what you want to be described as, really. Just put it that way.
No.
Let's let the listeners use their imagination. I don't want to use that word on here.
No, let's not. That was a great holiday.
It was, yeah.
That guy on the beach.
I remember you throwing up at that bar, and you used to do that rubbing of your temple. You remember?
Yeah, when I knew I was going to be sick.
Yeah, and you're if you rubbed one temple, it was he's feeling a bit off, but he'll be all right. But if the other hand came out,
both temples at the same time meant imminent puke.
And then
was I sick then? Yeah. And
then the grill, which AKA the hand.
Yeah, I don't know why I never closed the hand though. It was always an open grill, wasn't it?
Always open grill. And I remember you projectile vommed, and somehow it went over your head. And I remember it going on some girl's legs behind you. I don't know how you did it.
It's a mystery, isn't it?
But it was dripping from your moustache.
Oh, so earlier when you spoke about it, that's what reminded you of the moustache. Is that what you're on about? Yeah.
Yeah, but I've just remembered you being sick and it dripping from your moustache. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
We met that, was it a Swedish guy? Ladder,
yeah. What was that rock bar called?
I can't remember.
Well, there was that drinking game, wasn't there? Where
the Viking helmet.
Can you remember? He'd lift you up with your head on the bar with that bike helmet with handles on it,
and then smash your head into the.
He'd put a drink in your mouth, and you had to hold it in your mouth.
Oh yes,
and then smash your head, and then flip you up.
That's quite fun.
But I don't know. But he really smashed head into the bar, didn't he?
His head looked like that before. Sorry, Eddie.
It was brutal.
Sorry, I found myself funnier than expected then.
I can't remember how long ago that trip was now, but it was brilliant.
Anyway. Yeah, it was about 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, it can't be that long.
So,
can't been 20 years.
Coffee chat.
Oh, yes. So what have we been drinking today, Danny?
I guess dreaming on the land with a coffee in the hand. Caffeine Wonderland.
We've been drinking Italian.
Tesco Italian espresso beans.
Yes.
We've just been talking about coffee beans, haven't we?
Let's have a little sample.
Yeah, that's 1 second. Let me get it. I am going to slurp. I'm sorry. I know you hate it. Oh, that's. You know what? I'm not going to slurp after hearing that. That's disgusting.
Oh, that's a very rich flavour. Very dark.
Oh, it's nice, that is. I like it. We were saying earlier, the coffee snobs say that a lighter roast is better, but it can be quite sour sometimes. And I really appreciate a darker Italian roast.
Yeah, because I've noticed with certain coffees it tastes a bit sour and a bit... Is that when it's lighter then?
It's harder to get... with lighter beans, because they've been roasted less, it's harder to extract the coffee out of them.
Okay. Okay.
And if you don't extract right, you can get like sour notes.
That's the thing I don't like.
Yeah. So a darker roast, it's traditional coffee, isn't it? It's that powerful kind of blast of coffee, lusciousness.
Well, because I've been trying to figure out, there's so many different coffees to try.
Yeah.
I lose track, and it's like, I like that one, but I've not been able to figure out which.
Well, you like
variety.
Lavazza, don't you?
Yeah, I love that one, and that
it is really
grind.
Good,
that's really nice as well. So, yeah, good coffee.
It's lovely.
It's a good one, and it was relatively cheap as well. From bean to cup as well.
Oh, you are funny.
Plus, we've got another drink.
Oh, yeah, so what is this thing? This is a cold drink.
This is a cold drink.
A cold beverage.
Let me pass it to you.
I've only got very short arms. For listeners that don't know me, my arms are vestigial in nature.
There we go, there's the word. There it is.
Are we doing a live opening?
Yeah, why not? Let's see if it clips. Ready? Steady. I like it. It's refreshing.
For me, it's had the very briefest encounter with flavour.
Yeah, but it's lime sparkling water by Dash.
It's quite low zero calories, you can tell that.
Yeah, but it's all natural. There's no added.
Well, it is quite nice. Better than no lime in it, I suppose.
Do you need? Are you right putting it there? Yeah. It's got 0 calories apparently.
I just said that.
I don't even know how that... Did you? Oh, sorry.
Thanks for listening to me. Have you ever once listened to me on this podcast?
Yes, I have. I find you hilarious.
Right, dude, it's the time where we talk about what we've been listening to.
You go first, mate. What have you been listening to?
I've been, in more detail, listening to the new Coheed album.
Oh.
The Father of Make Believe. Baccus 3.
Is that the name of the album?
Yeah, it's like Baccus Part 3.
Okay.
The Father of Make Believe. It pains me to say this, but I can't really listen to it because the production is horrific.
You've just shown me one track, whatever the track was called.
Yeah, it's the proggy track. It's the start of the continuum.
Welcome to Forever, Mr. Nobody.
You read that like he was in the Fuzzbuzz group at school.
Yeah, because I feel like I can't actually read that very well from here.
Anyway, back to Coheed. It's horrific. What would you say it's horrific?
I really don't like the production, mate. I really don't like it.
Everything is full blast. Loudness wars in full effect.
Yeah.
At one point, there was some nice lead guitar coming from somewhere, but you just couldn't pick it out properly because everything else was vying for the maximum kind of volume.
That lead line would have passed me by if you'd have not pointed it out.
I knew it, I could hear bits of it.
Yeah,
but it didn't sound very nice.
You actually you said a term which kind of summed up the whole mix, and it was like every instrument is fighting to be heard.
Yes.
It's just
including his voice. So you got everything fine for your attention, and you just can't listen properly. You can't listen properly to it.
Yeah,
it makes it so hard. It's a really hard album to listen to for me, anyway. I mean, some people might like that style, but I prefer a much more spacey arrangement where everything's got its own little breathing room. At the right points, things become more clear, and lead lines are delicately placed. There's none of that in there. It's just full on balls to the wall.
Balls to the wall. That's what the producer is going for. I mean, it would be interesting to know who the producer was, really.
And hold him to account for his crimes.
Or she. Could be she.
Are there any female... I mean, it's a very male... Let's talk about this issue right now. It's a very male-orientated realm, isn't it, really?
Well, everything's very male-dominated, isn't it? So if any of our listeners have got any recommendations of some...
Female producers.
Yeah, some decent female producers, please let us know. We'd like to help promote the female community.
Indeed. But yeah, it's horrific, dude. That's all I'm saying on the matter. I don't want to listen to it again.
Just one more note on it, though. Like, no, because
keep the misery coming.
No, the disappointing thing for me is knowing that they have got the ability to produce a great sounding album.
What, to listen with their ears and to know if something's good or not.
Yeah, they've released
albums.
so many albums in the past with great production, great arrangements, and it's almost like they've just not listened to each other. Or maybe it's not down to that. Maybe it is just the producer that's...
I think I said earlier, Danny, it sounds to me like they've all just recorded all the bits separately, sent it to a producer, he sent it back and they've gone, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a shame, really.
I hope it's not that, because that kind of... I mean, it loses that kind of feeling a little bit, doesn't it? And the love for it, really.
And they're all such talented musicians. I want to hear them playing. I don't want to hear them, like, just overproduced. Like, his vocals very processed. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear his voice.
The drums are the worst, I think, for... They don't sound like drums anymore.
Well, I mean, hopefully, if you manage to catch them touring this album, maybe it's a completely different experience. I mean, you should think so.
I think it will be. I think it will be, yeah.
So, if the songs are there, I mean, would you say there's good songs on there? Is it the production that lets it down?
No, it's 50-50. There's some good songs, but they don't sound good.
Okay. It makes a big difference, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Oh.
Listenability, isn't it?
Yeah.
What about you? What have you been listening to?
Oh, dude, I went down the prog realm and I've listened to The Overview by Stephen Wilson.
And this, listeners, is a very different album production-wise to the choices that Coheed have made.
It's described as that he's pushing the prog rock limits. And I can't really argue it. I think it sounds fantastic.
So I have also listened to it, and I agree. It sounds incredible, like the recording, the production, mixing, mastering, all that jazz. It sounds... Yeah. I mean, like all of his Stephen Wilson stuff, it sounds perfect.
It's like the benchmark for production for me, especially in the prog realm.
But I would say it's very pretentious.
But I think all prog is. No, I know we briefly had the little conversation about this.
Not all prog isn't.
I mean,
I think he meanders too much for me in this album. But there's some great moments in it. It's just 2 songs, isn't it? So
I didn't realise that at first,
Yeah, so I think on Apple Music it's 2 songs, but then that's like disc 1 and disc 2 is the same 2 songs but split up into kind of traditional songs. And there is some brilliant sections in there. It just it's just even for me it meanders a little bit too much.
That's really, I mean, it must be if you think that, because you love slow building music as well. So, but I mean, you must have noticed the bass tones. I mean, they were unreal, weren't they?
Gorgeous.
And the drum production, his voice. I was really, really impressed with his vocal performance.
It's incredible.
Really
it really is incredible. He's done he's got something. He's made something that he should be really proud of.
Yeah, totally. And I can't really go into detail review it because it's one of those albums I've got to listen to 12 times.
yeah. It really is, because you'll hear something different every time.
Yeah, which is what I want to hear. I don't want to listen to an album that's that overly produced. It sounds the same every time.
But it's the kind of album you want to listen to 100 times because it's that gorgeous to listen to.
Yeah,
the layers are. Oh yeah. I mean, again, I've said it before, he's a right weirdo. But
exciting time for music, though, mate. There's some really cool stuff coming out. So
he's a right weirdo, but I love him.
Don't we all? Right. Should we crack on?
Oh, go on then. Let's crack on with the pod, shall we?
Yes, we've got a fantastic guest.
We have indeed.
Brilliant musician, brilliant band, brilliant guitar player. He's got a cool voice as well, hasn't he?
He has, yes, and he was apparently in a Vitis advert.
I hope you did your research and you dug it out.
I think I found it, but we're going to have to kind of out him on social media with that, I think.
Okay.
That's what I'd like to do.
In true Pick and Licks fashion. All right, dude, let's crack on.
Enjoy.
Whoa!
You nearly fall off your chair.
Yeah. Zoom just shouted at me.
Yeah. The sight of us 2 weirdos, that's what it is.
Yeah, just saw us on screen, it knocked him off his chair.
Yeah.
How's things, dude?
Yeah, really good, thanks. Very well. It's just, it's great to speak to you, Danny, and Dan. Is it just Dan? Nice to meet you.
Dan is my podcast name, I suppose. But yeah, Dan is generally my name.
It's like you should be in Flintstones or something.
Bam Bam.
Yeah.
Dan.
Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. Bam Bam sounds better, actually. Should I change it?
That's how you should have operated your car earlier, like they do with the Flintstones.
That's how I was operating last night on the way to the garage.
His car's broken, so he's had to fork out a load of money for it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
That's the worst.
I'm only just over the... I punched these limp bears you get for Christmas? I punched a limp bear's head off in anger last night. And my car being broken, so yeah, just punched
a lint bear?
Yeah, Lint's bear, not an actual bear. You looked a bit concerned then. But,
Yeah.
I say, if you could beat a bear, then that's
I'd have a
props
go.
to you.
I'd have a good go.
I'd report you if you punched a real bear.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't stand for it.
I wouldn't still be alive, Danny, if I punched a real bear.
I don't know. You made it. You're quite robust.
You'd get one punch, wouldn't you? And then the bear would just take you out.
Yeah, and whoever it is, that one punch is never going to be enough, is it, for a bear?
That's it. That's
Could
true.
Tyson knock a bear out?
There's a question.
Not in his current state, obviously. Prime Tyson.
Prime Tyson.
Could he punch a bear?
He'd probably try and have a little bit. He's got a history of nibbling people, hasn't he?
No, but you made it sound quite erotic.
No, I don't mean it like that. He bit someone's ear, didn't he?
Yeah, Vander Holyfield, yeah.
Gosh.
That was we're showing our age now.
I know we are.
No, I remember all that as well.
How old are you?
I'm quite old, actually.
Quite
I don't know
old?
what you class as old. 52.
You're not 52.
You're not 52.
No, I was joking.
I was thinking, oh my God.
I took two looks. It's like, it could be a Miles Kennedy situation.
Yeah, Miles Kennedy does not age,
It
does
could
he?
be a Miles Kennedy situation, but it's not.
Or Jared Leto, he doesn't age either.
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, but I don't even want to know what he knows, what he does to keep young.
He's doing
Yeah.
something with some sort of...
Summon Satan or something.
Yeah,
I
he
think.
sold his soul or something, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Devil deal. No, I'm 30-something.
30-something.
Yeah.
Same.
We're the same. I'm 37.
yeah.
Are you 38 now?
I'm 38.
No,
You know I'm
I
older
get
than
mixed
you.
up sometimes.
You know I'm older than you.
Well, it's great to be able to speak to you, Danny, because I've been a genuine fan of your playing for a long time, and I know we've crossed paths on social media quite a lot.
It's not. It doesn't seem real, does it, with social media? So yeah, absolutely. It's nice to speak to you, mate. It's nice to
and you
meet.
too, mate.
Next time, hopefully in person.
Yes, yeah, but you're up north from where I am, though, aren't you?
Yeah, compared to where you are. Yeah. We're Nottingham,
Nottingham. Yeah.
in the Midlands, but compared to, is it Cornwall? Are you in Cornwall?
Devon.
Oh, lovely.
Devon.
Lovely.
Very south of Devon, yeah.
Yeah, I got married down there.
Oh, nice. Whereabouts?
Croyd.
Croyd. I mean, I've been there. But,
yeah.
Lovely place.
He was thinking,
That reaction was brilliant. Croyd.
why would you get married there?
Croyd.
Strange choice.
That shithole.
It was at the hotel, wasn't it? That's a bit further along. The famous beach. It's been voted the best beach.
Castle
in the
Beach.
It begins with. Does it begin with S?
I can't. You're asking the wrong person. I don't remember anything.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I know the one.
Yeah,
I
it's just
can.
around the corner from. Yeah.
From Croyd.
I
Anyway,
do love it down there as well.
dude, do you want to introduce yourself?
Who are you?
So my name's Jace. Some people call me Jazz because I spell my name Jas, so it does kind of read Jazz. But I call myself Jace. I should probably respell it, but I'm committed now.
No, don't you change. Don't change.
Part of your identity, mate.
Jace Morris in a band called Firekind. I've been playing guitar for quite many years. And yeah, I love a good instrumental.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your instrumental clips you put on Instagram, dude, and it's just the
Oh,
tone and the phrasing. It's just
thank you
just
so much.
vocal. A really, really vocal approach, and I think probably because of how supreme your vocal is,
Supreme.
you've got a supreme
Send it back
vocal.
to you as well. Thank you.
I'm playing at it. But I was talking to Dan and Heather earlier.
Oh, hang on. Before we pause a second, can you use the exact words that you claimed to us?
I'm trying to
the exact
recount
words.
what I said.
You
But
came in the room and pretty much said
that I can't believe that Firekind and yourself and Firekind aren't the biggest band on the planet.
Oh, mate, that's
I genuinely, hand on heart, mean that, and
that's
I
so
can
amazing
say
to hear. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I want you to take this on board because I know that hearing this would be quite.
I'm cringing for you.
Yeah, I cringe. But I feel like your music really speaks to me on I don't know. I believe what you have to say and what you're playing.
Okay.
Which is, I think what you create is art and it's believable.
Oh, mate, thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you to say that. And we're still trying.
It's hard work, isn't it? It's such hard work.
From what I've heard, Jace, I really like your music, but I'm not willing to make a claim as bold as that. It is really good though. Still,
I'm the man of bold claims.
You are the man of bold claims. I'm the bold man, and you're the man of bold claims.
I absolutely love it, mate. Absolutely love it.
Oh, thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it.
The new tracks that you've released as well. It's just... Oh.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we've yet to get the second album out, but even though the last one was done quite a few years back.
Yes.
But we've been working with Josiah, who's come up, I think, on your podcast a few times, isn't he?
Yeah, because we had Danny De La Cruz on, so he was chatting about him. And
I listened to that one. He's an amazing player, Danny, isn't he?
Yeah.
All the Dannys are amazing players.
Exactly. Even the bass player ones.
Yeah. With Josiah, so we're just in the process of finishing that, really. But it's we're busy, and then he's busy, and then I haven't finished maybe some lyrics. So then I'd say I'll come back, and then I change the lyrics, and you know how it goes. And I think if I could maybe finish some projects, that would be very good for me. But that is an endless mission, hey.
So did you start out as a guitar player and then enter into the realm of vocals? Or was it... I'm interested to see how you developed as a musician, Jace.
Completely, yeah. I didn't really have much interest in singing. So when we started gigging, I was 15. I did my first gig in a pub down here. Yeah, so my dad was a guitar player, very influential on me and my brother. And I was at school, and the studio manager said, "Hey, we're setting up a festival. Would you like to have a slot?" And at that point, all I did was just jam in my bedroom. So I naively said, "Yeah." Didn't have a band. I went back and mentioned to my dad that I've potentially got a slot, and he said, "Well, why don't we start a band?" And my brother was on bass, my dad was singing and doing guitar, and then he called up the drummer, which he knew, and then 6 weeks later we played this festival, the first opening slot, and it was my first gig and one of the best experiences of my life at the time. I was like, wow, this is incredible. And I had long hair at the point, and bandana, and a leather shirt, and flares, actual flares.
Wow.
Yes, all in.
And and it just kind of developed from there. And we, as a 4-piece, and with my dad in the band, we ended up gigging solidly, doing maybe a couple hundred gigs a year for about 8-9 years, until my dad passed away. And we had a bit of a break. That was in 2010, actually. So 15 years ago the other day, actually. Weird how time flies that he passed away. Because he was the lead singer. This is where I'm getting at. And he was like, "Boys, you don't want an old guy like me in the band. You're going to have to start carrying your own weight." I was the one that ended up singing, basically. And then it just went from there.
Well, you've got an incredible voice, dude. So
thank you.
It must have always been there in you.
No, my voice, trust me, was shit.
Really?
Really shit.
It's hope for all of us then.
I used to want to try and sing like Dave Grohl when he was, screaming as such. So I would force my voice to sound like that, and I couldn't replicate that at all. To the point where actually I blew it, and I went to a vocal coach, and she used to coach West End and those sort of singers, and she taught me how to sing with my diaphragm properly, and not do it with tension, to relax and all that kind of thing. So that's sort of when my voice sort of started to be a bit better.
I can hear I don't know if you're a Jeff Buckley fan, but
I love Jeff.
I hear elements of Jeff Buckley in your voice.
Oh,
and then
thank you.
We both agreed that the band, I hope you take this as a compliment, but we had Biffy Clyro kind of vibes in there. But I
love Biffy as well, yeah.
But it's got an underlying proggy element, even though everything sounds familiar enough to make it catchy and memorable. So, that's the kind of music that we like, don't we? We like melody, but we don't like it being too obvious, if that makes sense. Because sometimes formulaic approach to songwriting is a bit dull, which Firekind absolutely is not. So,
well, thank you so much. And I think it's because although my dad was major in teaching me when I started playing, he taught me Rebel Rebel by David Bowie, and then gave me a Robin Ford Blues Licks VHS tape. And then I just went in my room and played that for many years and didn't go hang out with girls like all my friends did.
Girls or guitar.
Or boys, whatever, you know.
Oh,
But,
Robin Ford. I didn't see that one, mate.
Yeah.
Is it one of your first like main guitar hero influences? That, but I mean, as well as your dad, by the sounds of it.
Yes. Yeah. Robin Ford, Jeff Beck, Gary Moore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hear the Jeff Beck thing. 100%.
Oh, I love Jeff. I love Jeff Beck's playing so much. And he was going to be one of my choices actually in the band, but then I thought he's I wouldn't be able to do anything because he'd just take it all.
Like, I want to have a go.
Yeah, you can't have these big stars taking the shine away from you.
Yeah, make myself redundant, you know.
Do you want to talk about your guitars that you've got? I know that
Yes.
you're... I wore it on purpose.
Did you?
So I know you're a big fan of Seth Baccus.
Yes, yeah. So I go back a long way with Seth. I used to work in a guitar shop, Manson's, when I was when I started as work experience, and he was the manager there at that point.
Oh.
And, and he became like a big brother, kind of like that sort of figure, a bit of a mentor. Always full of wise wisdom and knowledge and like cool. Like, Jace, you want to go and listen to Grace, by Jeff Buckley, or you want to listen to Pink Floyd or Nine Inch Nails? And I think he was quite a major influence on me, with regards to style and just trying to be cool, I suppose. Yeah. But it came a point when he started to really get start his brand, his guitar brand, and building guitars. And he just said, Jace, I want to make you a guitar. And I just said, yeah, I'd love a baritone. And that was the first one he built for me.
Was
and
it?
It's in a case somewhere, but
You'll like that one. It's like bare wood kind of,
Yeah.
just lightly
Yeah.
stained
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
I'm a woodman.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely a woodman.
it's kind of like a Telecaster shape.
Oh,
'Cause
even better.
It was
That's my
before
favourite style
he
of guitar.
Is it? Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, it was before he started to uniform the shapes, into the Nautilus shape. But I still use that guitar in the studio because it just sounds amazing. And that guitar was on the latest singles, and it's the oldest one I had from him as well. But I've got four of Seth's guitars, and I still play them every day, and I absolutely love them.
Oh, you've got 4. I know have you got 2 white ones?
Two white ones, yeah. I've got the prototype Nautilus, or one of the prototypes,
Wow.
one of the Nautilus Moderns, and it was when he started playing with the lacquer, and it reacted basically, so it gave this very fragile surface on it. So then I took it on tour for 3 months, and it came back absolutely battered, and I absolutely love the look of it.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you actually.
I hope that's the guitar case that's unzipping.
That was his trousers, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
So there, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
That's
amazing.
proper good, isn't it? I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's genuine, like thumb marks and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
pick marks down there.
That's amazing.
and-
I love the character of it.
Yes, it's got you get a brand new guitar and it's all shiny and pristine,
Yes.
and then you're so worried about denting it. But as soon as you get that one dent,
That's it.
it's off, isn't it?
The gloves are off. Yeah.
First cut is the deepest. isn't it?
Yeah. But I'm also I've started a sort of a bit of a partnership with Manson Guitars as well.
Oh, cool.
Because obviously with my history working at the shop and with the brand as well, so I've got some demos coming up with that, and alongside this F1. So exciting times, yeah.
That's wicked. And relatively local to you at Manson's, is it?
Yeah. The factory it's like 8 minutes from my house. It's ideal.
Oh, no way.
That is amazing.
Have you tried the Nolly model yet?
Yes,
Have you
yeah.
played
So I went to the Guitar Summit in Germany with Manson Guitar Works actually,
nice.
and I was on the stand with Manson, and it was it was just pleasure to be able to interact with the guitars and show them and demo them. And Nolly was there as well, so I had a nice meal with him, and amazing guy. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
We both love
I've not
Nolly.
met him, but we're a big fan of his work, aren't we?
Yeah, massive fan.
Fan of his work.
Yes, he's incredible and a genius.
Yes.
We've enjoyed watching his production videos on YouTube recently, haven't we?
Very, very useful.
Yeah.
His music production videos, just like, I don't know, it's like background porn for us, really. It is. It's lovely.
Okay, moving on. What's new for Firekind?
So we've got maybe like 4 singles ready to be deployed, really, but it's just getting everything else right.
Yeah.
And getting the back end structure of the release campaign and all that. So it's just getting my head around that. And I also do a lot of gigs with another project where we do a lot of corporate stuff and that kind of shows. Just the bread and butter. But
Stuff you have to do.
Yeah. But
that's awesome. We'll look forward to hearing those.
You're in the Alps, aren't you, at some point soon?
Yeah, in 10 days.
Oh, is that in 10 days? Bloody hell.
For a month, yeah. Just trying to get everything ready and make sure my pedalboard's not going to fall apart and make sure I've got enough strings, that kind of thing, It's exciting, but...
That sounds awesome.
Do you drive over then?
Yeah. It's 24-hour drives non-stop.
Ooh.
I bet it's a good laugh, though, with is it just the 3 of that you go?
I take my other half,
okay.
Sophie, she comes out as well. And yeah, we just have the best time. It's brilliant. The mountains, it just kind of cleanses you, in a way. Gives you energy.
Yeah.
We've seen the pictures on Instagram. It just looks so,
It's that kind of thing, isn't
out
it?
of this world.
Yeah.
It should come out.
Love to.
We've got too many podcasts to record.
Yeah.
We're weighed down by this beast now that we've created.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
It can be.
Yeah.
Dealing with him 24/7.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, shall we start the dream band process, Danny?
Yes, let's do that. That's why we're here, to do this.
Yeah. I'm glad you said yes.
It's been nice catching up. Right, first off, we're going to start with, what is your role in this dream band?
I'm just going to play guitar and maybe do a bit of singing.
That
Or
sounds good.
some additional vocal, backing vocal kind of thing.
Well, my idea was that it would be a band of possibly 2 main vocalists who duet, and then the others would do backing vocals and maybe sing the odd line, a bit like the Beatles or something.
Yeah. So are you one of those main vocalists or are you one of the backing vocalists?
I can't compete with the main vocalist, so
Okay.
I'm one of the backers.
No spoilers, but we'll come back to that later.
Very intrigued. Well, we have got a couple of rules.
Well, but I just want to ask another question first, Danny, if you don't mind.
Oh, have I jumped ahead?
Out of your lovely collection of guitars,
Okay.
which one will be your main instrument in this band? Which one are you picking?
Well, I do love my Baccus, so I'm just going to go with that at the moment. But I will have my Manson on the side as well, just in case I break a spring.
That sounds good, dude.
He's allowed more than one.
He's allowed more than one, that's true, yeah.
Well, I do play songs in many different tunings, so that will be required, I think, having more than one guitar.
We recently watched Miles Kennedy, and he did a guitar change at every song. Every different song had a different guitar. Well, the same guitar, but in a different tuning, I imagine.
Different colour.
And a different colour.
Hope he got the changeover quick.
I don't know if he did, actually. He was quite slow at times, wasn't he?
Yeah. But he sounded great.
He sounded amazing, of course. Of course he did, of course. Do you want to carry on with what you were saying before, Danny? I'm sorry to interject.
It's okay, fellow co-host. We've got a couple of rules.
Time for the rules, baby.
So do you want to do the first one? Because I get in a tongue twist with this one.
You do, don't you? So the first rule is you can have no current or past band members in this band. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Do you agree? Do you agree to that?
I agree.
Good. That makes me happy.
And the next rule, you can't choose more than one member from the same band.
Why would you?
So you can't choose all the Beatles. and have them in a band with you.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
even two of the Beatles. That would
Or
be a
even-
rule break.
Good point, Dan. Good point.
Are you happy to continue? Do you agree to
Yes.
the rules?
Yeah.
Right. Doesn't that sound like so official and like legal?
Well,
It's legally binding.
we've had a rule break, haven't we?
We have had
in
a
a
rule
previous
break.
episode, so
Yeah.
that we didn't realise at the time.
And it showed up after the interview.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So we had to make some drastic decisions during that, didn't we, Danny?
He says drastic.
Breach contract.
Exactly. There's massive consequences.
We missed out more than they did, put it that way. Right, first dream member.
Okay.
Your dream drummer. Who are you picking?
Well, you can mention an honourable mention if you want first. Some people have been doing that.
Yes, there are many amazing drummers, obviously, but I'm just going to go straight for it, to be honest.
Go for it.
I'm going to pick this guy because even though he might not be the most technical, I love his energy and his drive. Dave Grohl.
Dave
on the
Grohl.
drum. Yeah.
Class.
Great choice.
Yeah. And a lot of drummers, sometimes they sit on the beat, sometimes they sit slightly behind, don't they? And I think he sits slightly forward on the beat, and that matches the way I play guitar. So
High
I like
energy.
that.
Yeah, it's a high
Yeah.
energy, isn't it? It's
High energy, yeah.
Yeah, he's a performer, isn't he? I think you can tell when Dave Grohl's playing drums as well.
Yes.
Is that a bold claim, or
No,
would
I
you
think
agree with
you're
that?
probably right. He's got a unique style. I think you can tell when he's playing guitar as well.
Yeah.
Maybe because you can hear his drumming in his guitar, because he talks about that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
With like the way that he uses his picking hand
As
the kick drum and
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
yes.
That makes sense.
Oh, right.
It's a good choice.
It is a great choice. Have you got any kind of favourite work from Mr. Grohl?
What, drumming wise?
Yeah, drumming wise.
Yeah.
Songs to the Deaf, obviously, all he was playing on that, and all the Nirvana stuff. It's always blowing me away. Tenacious D is on there as well, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Forget about
Yeah.
that.
Have you
But,
heard that track that he did on his own? It was just like a massive. It might have been an instrumental piece.
I don't think I've heard it.
Have we got time for me to look?
Yeah, have a little look. You have a
Yeah.
little look, and I'll have a little chat with
Yeah.
Jace.
You have a little chat.
We'll
I'll
have a
do a bit of
little
research.
Yeah, I think I'm aware of it, but I never listened to it.
Is this a good
Shame.
point to mention my conspiracy theory about Dave Grohl?
No.
Okay, I won't go into that then.
I do love a conspiracy theory, though.
I'm going to say it, because seeing as you're searching, Dan, I'm going to
No,
say
I found it. We don't have to say it
we don't
now.
have to say
We
it.
don't
We don't
have
have to say it. Okay.
It's called. Can you see that on the? That's the cover. It's called
That's
Play.
terrible, Danny. Who's going to
Play,
see that?
okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
It's back to front as well, I think.
I don't know how long it is actually. It's 23 minutes long,
Whoa. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
and he plays everything on it.
I was unaware
Bloody
of
hell.
that too.
Yeah, it's really, really cool.
Is it?
Amazing. Have you seen Dave Grohl live?
I've seen the Foo Fighters a couple times. I've met Dave as well in
wow.
in LA.
What was he like?
Not in LA. No, in London once. Which he was. It was very brief. Long story short, we recorded in LA with a guy called Alan Johannes, who's obviously one of the main people in all of that lot. And they had the Sound City gig in London.
Yeah.
And Alan invited us to go, and then he invited us into the green room at the end of the show. So it was a really small room, half the size of my room here, and there was like 20 people in there, loads of celebrities like Simon Pegg, guy from Blue.
Random.
Yeah.
Random.
But the guy from Blue stared at my brother's eyes and was like, "What's your name?"
Was it Duncan from Blue?
I don't know the names, but he definitely
would have
liked
been.
my brother. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it probably is.
And Novoselic was there, and I managed to jump in between Dave and him and got a photo. I was like,
Oh, God, let's see.
and yeah, I just said in a fumble kind of voice, oh my God, yeah, massive fan. And he just went, "You guys fucking brothers," to me and my brother. And we're like,
In
yes.
that voice. Just that, exactly
Pretty
that
much.
voice.
Terrible accent of mine.
I love
impression,
it.
But,
I love it.
It is Dave Grohl
that-
scream.
In his vocal voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was it, really. Taylor Hawkins was having a shower at the time, and then kind of like shouted, "Where's my phone?" And our sound guy at the time, Paul, he's a legend as well. He's got good comedy timing. He's like, "Everybody quiet, Taylor's trying to find his phone." And it's just a very surreal moment in that dressing room,
I was going to say, it sounds a bit like a nightmare, really. 20 people in the small room. You got
Yeah.
someone from Blue chatting your brother up. You got Dave Grohl screaming. Is that your brother?
Yeah,
Taylor Hawkins somewhere having a shower,
yeah,
Looking for his phone.
looking for his phone. It sounds like madness.
yeah. It was pretty chaos, but good memories, very, very good memories.
Yeah, you'll never forget that one, mate.
No,
It's the kind of story you tell on a podcast, isn't it?
It is.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you for sharing it.
That's all right.
So do you have any honourable mentions for drums? I know you said there's millions of great
Chad
drummers.
Smith.
Chad Smith.
Thought about, yeah,
Will Ferrell.
Well, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Part-time Chad, part-time Will.
And I was actually thinking about Phil Collins
Oh, yeah.
again.
Oh, yeah. Well, from the Genesis era.
Yes, yeah. I'm a massive sucker for a good ballad,
Oh, okay.
so I love a bit of Phil Collins, and
I'm down for that.
I love his toms. The way he just simplifies how to play the toms, and it just sounds massive.
Wait, he's got like a signature sound, hasn't he, with his toms?
Oh, definitely. It's
And
Phil.
whenever I'm writing a guitar piece and I put the drums down, the MIDI drums on the keyboard, I'll try and do like his kind of.
I think we did that once, didn't we?
We did that
We did
recently.
that once, so then to get the sound, we just rammed reverb up to full, didn't we?
Yeah, we couldn't get the sound. It was like, how come it doesn't sound right? I was like, I'm just going to try something. And I turned the reverb up full. And it was like one of them.
It was perfect.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it.
Bit of gated reverb and you're sorted.
Yeah, it's more reverb than tom, I think, actually.
It was 99% reverb, 1% Tom.
1%
Yeah.
tom. Right, next member.
Next member.
Are you going to have a dream rhythm guitar player, by any chance?
Yes, but I can't really call him a rhythm guitar player as such because he's an incredible lead player as well.
Okay, but
But
like
I-
second guitarist.
Second guitar.
So yeah, we'd be like, I'd be on the left side, he'd be on the right, kind of thing. Dave Gilmour.
Dave Gilmour, yes.
Very nice.
The feeling. Why Dave
Yeah.
Gilmour? Explain.
Because the music I like to listen to and I like to try and write is maybe like uplifting, amphonic, wide open kind of sound,
Yeah.
and as musical as possible, and quite lyrical in the guitar playing as well. And I think Dave Gilmour is very close to all of that. So
Oh, definitely. I agree completely. He tells a story, doesn't he, with
Yeah.
his guitar
Yeah.
lines.
Yeah, it's like recognisable straight away. Great tone.
And you can feel the tears on the lines, can't you? as they make their way to your ears.
And,
Yeah.
and like, how many people he's inspired and influenced throughout the years. It's
yes,
remarkable, isn't it? Oh, that's a rock solid choice, that is, dude. Have you got a favourite track, a favourite lead line, or anything that stands out to you? I know that's a really hard question.
yeah.
It's really hard for him.
Aside from all the obvious ones, Comfortably Numb and all that, I love his strumming work on Run Like Hell. Do you know that one? It's it's like
I'll have to
it's
go
like
out
a
and listen to that.
yeah, it's like a descending kind of chord.
The problem with Pink
type-
Floyd I have is I put an album on and I
Yeah.
just let it flow in the background and I never knew what song we're on unless it's one of the hits. I never really knew what
blends.
song we're at. I just let
Yeah.
it play and
They
kind of
do blend in.
fall into its madness a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So probably I have heard it, but I can't off the top of my head I can't.
I think the album I'm most familiar with is the one with the beds on the beach. It's got like Dogs of War on it. And
oh yes,
is it Monetary Lapse of Reason? Am I
Yeah.
thinking of the wrong band?
No, I don't know
in my
actually.
mind.
it's
Anyway,
got on the turning away on it as well. That's
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a cool track, that is.
yeah.
It sounds
I'm
kind
a
of
fan
Celtic.
of like, yes, I'm a fan of like the Division Bell as well. Even though Roger's not on that, but I still really enjoy it. And my dad used to put it on when I was a kid, so I think that's a major. It's stuck in my brain,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it
not
like
going
transports you back in a way, doesn't
Yes.
it? Or those
Found
moments.
it.
So,
anywhere. I love how music can do that.
it's magic.
It's like
Absolute magic.
linked. It's linked to your memory and emotion, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Yeah.
so tightly.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Have you seen him play?
No, I haven't. I would. I'd love to. Love to catch him. Before when you still can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was going to make it very dark then.
Yeah.
Before.
Before Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did that tour recently, didn't he? But the price of tickets was, I mean...
Extortionate.
He was extortionate, but I mean, he's kind of earned it, hasn't he? He's like a...
I mean, I think the older you get as well, the more you can get away with higher prices, because you are like literally saying, "Come and see me before I die. I might be dead next year."
But I don't think he's set the prices. I think that's just like the industry, the agencies.
Maybe it is, but some of it probably is.
It's a lot of money.
Supply and demand, I suppose. It's
going to sell out regardless, isn't it? It's going to sell out.
Yeah.
Regardless of what price you put it at.
It should be like, what are you willing to pay? And then just open it up.
Yeah, but then there'll be those people paying nothing, Danny. Or a penny. People are idiots.
Yeah. But no, I thought me and Dave Gilmour could do some sweet twin guitar parts.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
That would
Juicy
be cool.
and tasty, that would be.
So is that where all of your like ambient kind of playing is inspired from then, Jace?
Dave Gilmour and Jeff Beck, major parts, and a bit of Eric Johnson as well.
Oh yeah, one of Danny's favourites.
Good choice.
I wanted to be able to play some stuff in this band, so that's why I didn't have some players,
Like Steve Vai or something like that.
Yeah.
There's no space in a Steve Vai band, is he?
I was like, Guthrie Govan, he would be great, but I'd probably be his tech, I think, at that point.
Yeah.
He's too good.
There's no space left.
Yeah.
So for honourable mentions, who would you pick instead if you couldn't have David Gilmour? Would you go for Jeff Beck?
Oh, yeah. Jeff Beck, well, Guthrie Govan, but like, as I said, I'd like to do something in the band.
That's fair enough, dude.
Yes, I think, those choices.
Cool.
Brilliant.
What's happening here?
I don't know. I'm
What's
getting all
happening here?
tangled.
Bloody hell, stop pissing about.
Right.
Anyway.
We're going to... Right, next, we're going to move on to the next dream member, mate.
Yes, yep.
This one is your dream bass player. Who are you picking?
My favourite part of the band.
Phil Lynott.
Oh.
There was
Classic.
no hesitation there. I mean, come on, tone.
Tone. Like rock starism as well.
Stage presence.
Yeah.
Vocals as well. Voice as well.
Everyone can sing in this band.
So far.
So far.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So why Phil? Why Phil?
Massive fan of Thin Lizzy. I love the way his bass rips.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Again, I feel it's got a lot of energy. It kind of sits slightly ahead of the beat, and I think that would match well with Grohl on the drums.
Definitely.
It'll blend.
Blend.
Will it blend? It will blend. Yeah.
It will blend.
It
Yes.
will blend.
Top notch. Oh God,
He
dude.
also, I believe he played on War of the Worlds as well, didn't he?
Yes, yeah. But
Would you like to do your impression?
Which one?
Would you like to do a little the chances
of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1, they say.
Do-do-do.
There you go.
There you go.
That's it.
I love War of the Worlds.
Me too. It's one of my favourite
Big
musical
fan.
albums.
Yeah. Big fan of that.
What about
sad
the film though? Have you seen the film with Tom Cruise?
I have. I did actually enjoy it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
controversial. But
Okay,
I watched The Green Lantern as well and really enjoyed that. But apparently that's a crap film.
It's all subjective, isn't it, really?
I was like, wait, what? It's crap? I thought it was brilliant.
we like Toxic Avenger, and some people might say that that's shocking.
Probably the majority of humans would say it's shocking, Danny.
Yeah.
Toxic Avenger.
Oh,
Jace, come on.
From the 70s, I think, isn't it? 70s, 80s?
I need to find that.
80s.
It's a... how would you describe it, Danny?
Cult classic.
It's horrific, basically, in every way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you a link.
They've actually remade it. They've remade it, like... but no one will release it. So it's got, like, Peter Dinklage and people in it. But they just can't find anyone to release it. So it's probably that bad again.
It's like premiere screening, but after that, it was just dead in the water.
No one's willing to distribute it.
Is it like a horror or something? Or
Yes.
It's very much a horror.
But comedy horror. It's comedy, isn't it?
Yeah, I
It's a
suppose
comedy
so.
horror.
Yeah.
It's a very
Yeah,
unique film.
The
I
premise.
don't watch much horror, to be fair.
Yeah, well, I don't watch it anymore. I've become very sensitive since becoming
Delicate little flower. aren't you?
since becoming a dad. But I used to watch everything. I can't do it now.
Yeah.
I still watch everything. I don't care.
That's not true.
Well, I still watch everything. But I now care.
But you're now heavily affected afterwards. Closely followed by like a gripping mental episode.
Let's not talk about my gripping mental episodes, Danny, on the podcast. It's a light podcast.
It needs to be lightly entertaining.
It's lightly entertaining. Anyway, back to Phil.
Yeah,
back to Phil, innit?
Yeah. I've lost where we are now. Have you got a favourite? Have we talked about that? Favourite piece of work?
By Thin Lizzy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just all of their great songs.
I heard someone you know the Live and Dangerous album?
Oh yes.
I grew up listening to because I was a big Thin Lizzy fan. My dad used to put that on like repeat. And it was always like the benchmark kind of live album that I enjoyed listening to. That and Queen Killer Queen. The Live Killers, that was it.
Oh yes.
But I since found out that the majority of that Live and Dangerous album was re-recorded afterwards in a studio.
Oh damn.
Was it really?
Yeah, but I don't think it was performance-based. I think it was just based on the positioning of the mics and everything. The audio wasn't very good at the time, so they just had to like redo things.
Recapture it. Damn it.
But if it's awesome, if you enjoy it, don't you?
I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it.
There
I
you
love
go.
it.
Don't let that take it away from you. Have you seen Thin Lizzy before?
No, but my brother and drummer went to see the lineup, obviously without Phil.
Yeah.
Can you remember what lineup it was? Which one it might have been? They've had a few, haven't they?
Yeah. I don't think there was many original members, maybe like one in that particular show, but I couldn't make it, unfortunately, and they said it was a brilliant gig. And they said it was insanely loud.
Yeah.
But,
when I've seen them, it's been crazy. I actually managed to see them with John Sykes on.
Oh wow!
On lead vocal, and it was like listening to Phil Lynott on lead vocal. He had like the same kind of sound. Yeah, it was immense. And then it was Ricky Warwick after that.
Oh yeah,
who was dead good.
I think I've seen. Did they play Download one year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I seen him with Ricky Warwick then, wasn't it?
You would have seen him then.
Yeah.
Class. What a great choice, mate. What a great choice.
Great bass player though. I mean, he played with a pick, which is not my preferred method of playing bass personally.
Yeah, but the thing is, mate, it's just a tool at the end of the day, isn't it?
He played it so like aggressively, like you said, ahead of the beat a little bit. It's great, an absolutely great player.
I've not noticed that before. That he plays ahead of the beat. I'm gonna.
Well, it's not well ahead, Danny. It's
No.
It's not the next bar.
Yeah, I know.
But it's really hard to like if you put it into like Logic and you saw the sound wave. Like I can't even see that it's ahead.
Yeah.
In a similar situation, with different drummers or whatnot, but you can hear it. It's so weird. It's so weird. Just so like micro nuance. Which
have you seen the film Whiplash?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like that dragging and that scene. Like he'd know straight away. He doesn't have to see any waveforms.
Yeah.
That film's brutal.
I love it.
I also love it.
It's one of my favourite music-based films.
Oh.
No, I do love that. I need to watch that again, actually. Great.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Teller's great in it, isn't he?
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do a Phil Lynott film.
Oh, they should do, shouldn't they?
I'm surprised they haven't already, really. Yeah. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's quite a... Yeah, that'd be quite a good story, wouldn't it, to watch?
Oh, definitely.
I'd watch it, yeah.
Watch that, yeah. They should do.
Who would play him?
That's a good question.
Wasn't expecting to ask this question.
Yeah.
I got an actor in my mind, but I don't know his name.
Okay.
That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, Jace, are you a fan of Peep Show?
Yeah.
Johnson from Peep Show.
Oh, I'm going to have to Google it.
Have a little Google of Johnson from Peep Show. I imagine he stick a little... Give him a bit more hair.
Johnson. Peep.
Johnson from Peep Show. I reckon he could play a good Phil Lynott.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn right, yeah.
What do you think?
He would.
He would, wouldn't he?
Patterson Joseph is his name.
Is that his name? It's been in loads of stuff. It's been loads of like British comedies and things. So.
Oh yeah,
I think he'd do a good job.
Yeah. Was he in? I don't know if I've seen him in something recently. I'm sure of it. I'm getting distracted. Sorry.
The singer from Alice in Chains,
William DeVal.
DeVal.
Yeah,
he could do it. He's already a rock star.
Yeah. The guy from It Crowd.
Oh, Richard Adiodi.
You know what? That was the guy I was thinking of.
Oh my God, that'd be incredible. Especially if he doesn't break his normal character either. That'd be so strange.
I think it would ruin it.
It would definitely ruin it.
It wouldn't blend. Have you got any honourable mentions on bass, Jace?
On the bass, Flea.
Yeah. Classic.
And a guy called Martin Turner from Wishbone Ash.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you supporting Wishbone Ash actually soon?
Yeah.
Soon, later in the year?
Yeah. We did it end of last year.
Oh, it's already been, has it?
Yeah, but
okay. You need to update your website.
We have had the pleasure to. Oh shit! Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
Does it say like next gig? Damn it.
Yeah, it's on the website still.
I need to do that.
How was it? Was it good? Good gig? Good show?
Yes. Yeah, it was great. But again, they only got one original member.
Yeah.
Andy Powell. But their bassist Bob Skeet, he's a brilliant player as well. He's been with Andy for a long time, and they've got a huge following. You know, they just gig year round and pack out venues wherever they go. So it's still carrying it on, you know.
Oh, it's wicked. To be able to do that and just
it's a dream.
Do that. Yeah, it is the dream, mate. It is
Definitely.
the final member.
Well, is it the final member? So you're having two lead vocalists?
Yeah, and also a keyboard player. Can I have a keyboard player?
Why not? Hey,
Why not?
Why not? It's your dream band.
Martin Jackson's not going to like it.
We're going through stages of being really strict and then really lax. So you seem like a nice guy. Let's.
What? Martin doesn't.
Unlike Martin, let's get that in there.
Martin was our first guest, and then. We were really you were really strict with the rules. So
I think it was just me with Martin, really. Like,
yeah, probably.
Your dream keyboard player.
Maybe more of a producer position. Hans Zimmer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's cheating, I think, isn't it? Is that cheating, Daddy?
I don't know.
It feels like it. It's Hans Zimmer.
I love
keyboards.
it.
And on keyboards, it's Hans fucking Zimmer.
I just think he would make the best bass of track to be able to play guitar on top and sing and compose some incredible pieces. So.
Oh, absolutely. Some of his music is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think after this episode, we don't have to do the Dream Band anymore.
Oh, it's just all Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, Jace. That's flipping awesome. Have you got any kind of favourite? Have you got a favourite soundtrack by him? That might be. That's where you step in and say that's a good question. Oh, yeah,
Gladiator.
Great choice. Yeah.
Is it
Interstellar? Did he do Interstellar as well?
Interstellar, yeah, like all of the good films. You know, I've seen Hans Zimmer twice actually in concert.
Oh, incredible!
Have you?
Yeah, and both of them were like one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Just like hair standing up on your back,
full orchestra. Yeah,
the whole lot. And Guthrie Govan was playing guitar for him.
Of course he was.
Both times, and again, I didn't realise at the time. I was like, wow, that guitar player is good. And then I was like, wow, it's Guthrie.
It's Guthrie.
That guy looks remotely like Guthrie.
That hair looks like Guthrie's.
Was Mike Einziger on the other guitar as well from Incubus?
No, not at that time. I don't think.
Not that time.
Does he play for him as well?
Yeah, he's played for him in the past, yeah.
Like Johnny Marr's son, I think. Niles Marr.
Okay.
I want to go and see Hans Zimmer now, dude.
I'd recommend it.
Keep an eye out.
It's incredible. Yeah, well, until we get a chance to go and see him, it's on Netflix, I think, one of the concerts.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on there. I've watched that a couple of times. Just cranked it in the studio. It's like...
that's definitely a studio speaker.
It's amazing. Quality, mate. Quality.
And the percussionist in Hans Zimmer's band, I actually did some work with her like many years ago. Holly Madge And
Nice.
I actually, it comes out when I'm drunk. I did a really embarrassing advert for McVitie's.
Oh,
You'll have to dig this out.
No, actually, shit, I shouldn't have said that.
is it on YouTube?
Maybe.
It is. Like, we have to dig for that.
You can find anything. It's like Poirot of
I'm the Poirot of the internet.
the Poirot of YouTube.
The Poirot of YouTube. I've never been called
Yeah.
that before. I like
It's
that.
never been said before.
Well, please forget I said that. 'Cause it's so embarrassing.
I'm
But
sorry,
it was like-
it's
it was like-
recorded now.
Oh shit! What am I doing? It was like 12 years ago or something like that. Yeah, it was well paying. So, and it was fun. But there you go. Live and
Did you-
learn. Don't you?
Did you get any kind of like discount on McVitie's biscuits?
No, they didn't even send me a box. No, they didn't send me anything.
Right.
That's outrageous.
Favourite biscuit then?
Oh, yeah.
Favourite biscuit, Oreo probably.
An Oreo.
Oreo. Oh, it's not a McVitie's though.
No, it's not.
Well, no, I've got a grudge against McVitie's now because they didn't give
No,
me
that's
any.
true. Jace, are you a dunker or a non-dunker?
I'm probably actually a non-dunker.
Oh, really?
I was the same, but I've just recently tried something.
Yeah.
Twix.
Explain, Danny. Explain.
You basically bite the ends off either end off a straw. I've given it away.
Oh, my God.
Bite either ends off
Ruined
it. You use the Twix as a straw, basically.
Yeah.
And then it reaches a point where it reaches the optimum squidge
Saturation.
factor. Saturation factor. And then you just chuck it in. And it is
Bliss.
delightful.
It's bliss.
It's epic.
Yeah.
I've done that with a Kit Kat before,
Oh,
but not a Twix.
we've been advised to try that. So that'll be one of our next little trials, that will.
I think a Twix might be better though, so there's a bit more girth to it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a normal Kit Kat's a little bit thin, isn't it?
Yeah,
you want a chunky, really.
You're going to end up with Kit Kat Clag in the bottom.
Kit Kat clag.
Kit Kat Clag.
And that's what you're scared of. You're scared of the
I'm
clag.
scared of the Clag.
Scared of the clag.
Oh shit, yeah.
Anyway, this is a Dream Band podcast.
Yeah.
Not the Dream Dunk.
It's not the Dream Biscuit podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What member are we on now? I've lost track.
So next up, Jace,
Singer.
is your very first Dream Vocalist. Who you picking?
Middle of the morning, I like the waking of the warmness. What's going on?
This was a difficult one, and I have many favourite vocalists. Can I give some honourable mentions first?
Of course you can, yeah.
Indeed.
But I think you've had them already, so I haven't chosen them. Chris Cornell, Steven Tyler,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
amazing vocalists. But I've always been a huge fan of this band, and I absolutely love his vocals, Freddie Mercury.
Freddie,
I
he's
would-
not been brought up before, has he?
Yeah, he's not been brought up.
And
Which is
why
shocking.
not? It's incredible. Incredible.
I was just listening to his Live Aid vocals, and it's just incredible.
It's
And I think he
magical,
would
isn't
be
it?
a good
Absolutely
addition.
magical.
The greatest frontman of all time.
That's a very bold claim.
I think it's true.
I think so. Yeah.
So, why Freddie then? What's made you pick Freddie? Apart from
I
that
remember-
Live Aid
Yeah.
appearance.
I remember my dad putting on Queen's Greatest Hits 2, I think, or
Yeah.
1, or both of them maybe, and just being blown away by it. And Wayne's World came out when I was fairly young,
Yep.
and I was like, "What is that? What is that head banging tune?"
Yeah.
I had a similar. My dad used to play the Queen Greatest Hits. I don't know if it was 1 or 2. I can't remember either. But
There's 3 of them.
is it 3 of them?
There's 3. So
They
that
keep
shows
coming,
how
don't
good
they?
they are.
It's the one with the
Yeah.
black cover with them.
Yeah, that's the first one.
It's like the
Yeah.
first one. I can remember that being played quite a bit at home, and me when I was little as well, and loving it.
I think the second one's got a blue cover, and then the third one's
Yes.
got a grey and black one.
Oh, I think that I can remember the grey and black one as well.
Yeah, I think that's the third one. If I
can't remember
remember
the
right.
second one, but they definitely had the first and third, I think.
Amazing. Dude, the reason why I play guitar is because of my parents drove me to a swimming lesson when I was like 8 years old. And
Yeah.
I remember Bohemian Rhapsody coming on in the car for the first time, and it was like this. Poof. I was like, what is this? This is unbelievable.
Yes.
What is it? And it was like, oh, this is Queen. And then I wanted a guitar. That was the
Yeah.
reason. That's the whole reason I wanted to start playing.
That's why we're here today.
That's why we're here today.
very similar for me. I think, yeah, it just doesn't age really, does it? It's still, you still hear it, and you know, we and in my other band we do some Queen, quite a lot of Queen, and people still love it.
Oh yeah,
It's timeless.
All ages,
It really
yeah.
is. Timeless. Have you got a favourite Queen track? Can you narrow it down to one?
Oh man,
There's a question. I think everyone would struggle with this one, to be honest.
for some reason Innuendo's popped into my head. I don't know whether I'd say it's my favourite track. It just popped into my head.
I think
Maybe
with Queen
it's
it
the word.
changes a lot for me.
Yeah.
It changes depending on your mood, and they're so diverse with their music.
yeah.
Yes.
It could be anything, couldn't it?
Yeah.
I like a lot of stuff off their second album.
Yes.
I think that album's just remarkable.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely stunning.
Who Wants to Live Forever? That's epic.
Yeah.
But one of their main ones probably.
Yeah.
Under Pressure. I do like Under Pressure. Very melodic.
It's all incredible. Great choice.
Yeah.
Great choice.
I'm so glad it's been picked.
Finally, somebody's picked him. Should we go into the your second vocal?
I've been on the road to you. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she's going to be in the band or not, but
Shall we decide?
okay, sure. I thought the band could have a bit of sexiness. I don't know.
Why not? Okay,
Why
for
not?
it.
Miley Cyrus. Have you heard?
yeah.
Heard her doing
Yeah.
the rock
Country
covers?
stuff. The rock. She's doing rock covers as well. Yeah.
She did a live album of rock covers, and it had
heard that.
I think it had like Zeppelin on there and Metallica
Album stuff.
and man, she could sing. And I
love
thought,
the rasp in her voice.
Yeah.
The
Yes,
rasp in it is
yeah.
beautiful, isn't
She's
it?
awesome. They're good.
and I think that Freddie and Miley could do some incredible harmonies. So
Oh my god.
that
That's
was my
ridiculous.
reasoning for that.
That's a great dude. Great
Do you
choice.
like Billy Ray as well? Have you listened to much Billy
Yes,
Ray?
yeah.
He's dead good.
Miley Cyrus's voice is so original. No
Yeah.
one, in this world that we live in now, where everyone sounds pretty much the same, or
Yeah.
she's got
Yeah.
such a unique voice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I know it's a bit out. It's about outside the world of guitar and rock, really, isn't it? But I thought, why the hell not?
A great voice is a great voice, and she's clearly a rock fan.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
for
is,
sure.
yeah.
So I think it will blend really well.
Awesome. I'm allowing it, Dan. Are you allowing it?
I'll allow it as long as you do an impression of Came In Like a Wrecking Ball in post. In post.
As a promotional video, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you know,
and I want you to...
do you know any local wrecking balls?
Well, fashion one.
Am I naked?
Will it get us more views?
Yes.
I don't know. Yes.
Oh, actually, no. Maybe not if I'm naked. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, there we go. Oh, amazing. We're gonna have to summarise this lot.
Okay.
It's a chunky band, isn't it? Chunky band.
It's very chunky. Right, Jace,
Yes.
what are you doing in this band?
I'm going to try and do whatever I can on guitar and vocals, probably harmony vocals, because there's a lot of great singers in the band, and some twin lead with Dave Gilmour.
Great stuff.
The odd solo, yeah.
Who is your dream drummer?
Dave Grohl,
And your second guitarist?
Dave Gilmour,
Your bass player?
Phil Lynott,
Your keyboards and production badass?
Hans Zimmer,
Your very first vocalist?
Freddie Mercury,
And your wrecking ball vocals?
the Miley Cyrus.
Awesome. Oh, what a lineup.
I love it. I do love it. I feel like we could do the evaluation bit now, Danny. It's just it's awesome.
Stadium filler, this one.
Absolutely.
Nice, yeah.
Right, we're going to put you on the spot, mate, with this next bit.
Yeah.
Name your dream band, baby.
Name the band.
Okay.
What are you naming it? What are you calling the band?
I didn't really think about this much, so maybe Freddie and Double Dave.
Freddie and Double Dave. That's awful. Got all these amazing. You got Hans Zimmer in the band. You call it Freddie and the Double Dave.
I don't think Answer's going to stand for that, is he?
No. But you know what? Lock it in. Write it down.
Lock it in. It's not a fucking wheel.
What's the wheel? Are you sure you can't think of anything better than Freddie and Double Dave? Just Just because of the hilarity it's caused.
Zimmer Dave? I don't know.
Zimmer Dave.
Lynette Zimmer. Zinot.
It's getting worse. It's getting worse, Danny.
Fuck, no,
I love it. You put so much effort into your band and really thought about it all. And then we get to this section, and it's bloody Freddie Double Dave.
Or Lynette Zimmer.
Or Lynette Zimmer.
Zimmer. Yeah, it's a hard one.
I'm imagining the artwork though with that one.
I mean, how did you come up with Firekind if this is the kind of main
that's a
product
great
you
name.
produce?
That's a great name.
Well, we used to be called Rude Tiger, which was just a controversial name.
It's still better than Freddie Double Dave.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Oh, it's funny that is.
Are we locking it in? Which one are we locking in?
Which
Freddie
one
and
we're
Double
looking at?
Dave
Yeah, which
or
one?
Lynette Zimmer.
You're asking me?
It's your band. It's your
mate.
dream band.
Oh, shit. Zimmer Dave.
Zimmer Dave. There we go. Zimmer Dave.
I love it.
Zimmer Dave.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I've got them,
Zimmer
muscles
Dave.
in the back of my head hurting again.
Oh, you do?
From laughing. So
I'm so muscly. I got muscles in my head.
Yeah.
Sounds funny.
Ear muscles.
oh dear, I don't even know I'd come back from
Your
that.
veins have all come out as well.
Have they? The head's going to explode.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh,
that's
dude.
hilarious.
Dude, thank you so much. This has been brilliant. Absolutely
Pleasure,
brilliant.
mate. Absolutely pleasure to chatting to you both, and I've been listening to your podcast and I'm really enjoying it. So keep doing it. Love it.
Oh, thank you for listening. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, at least you knew what you was in for then with us.
Yeah. Yeah. The other day when I was tired in my kitchen, I was like, "Oh, I better listen to something, to
maybe if you do another podcast like this, just think about the name for a little bit first.
Yeah, fucked it up at the end.
Oh, definitely not. With this lineup, you can call them anything. People are going to go see them, aren't they? So, do you think this band will get on? Do you think everyone in this band will gel?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. They seem like nice guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to resurrect a couple of them, but
yeah,
you'll be happy about that, surely.
I think the rhythm section will just kind of like chill out, and then Miley and Freddie at the front will be doing their thing.
Yeah, but I don't know. Will Zimmer be a bit of a control freak? Maybe.
I think he's quite relaxed.
Is he? I don't really know
think
much
so.
about him.
He's got a lot of people in his project. Surely he's easy to get on with.
Maybe he's a dictator type character.
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
well, we'll find out anyway.
I mean, Dave
band
Grohl,
going
you probably
tour.
got to keep an eye on Dave Grohl. I mean, he's been a bit naughty just recently.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's without bad conspiracies.
Yeah. He'd probably chat up Miley.
Probably. Marley's not safe. But then is anyone safe from Marley either? So
That's true.
well,
That's true.
Maybe Freddie. Freddie's probably safe.
Yeah.
Socials. Let's let the listeners know where they can find you, mate.
Yes. So I've my Instagram. I do most of my posts on there. That's Jace Morris Official, JAS Morris Official, and Firekind.com for the new stuff, the new album coming out in the future.
Yeah.
Undisclosed.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
But
Very much looking
I am actually thinking about releasing some instrumentals alongside,
Oh yeah. Please
and
do.
under me, I think. But yeah, whenever that happens.
What kind of music is your instrumentals? I've not had the privilege. What kind of style is it?
I try to write them to have like a verse and a chorus, that kind of thing, and is ambient and euphoric as possible.
Nice. Sounds good. I'll have a listen.
I think you'll like it. Yeah.
Decent.
Okay.
Decent.
Awesome.
Mega.
Cool, dude. Thank you very much.
Awesome,
Yeah,
mate.
excellent.
Thank you both. It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun.
Thank you. And have a great time on the
Alps.
How long is it you're going, you say? 10? Is it 10 days?
A month. Oh, it's going in 10 days, but it's going to be
Oh,
like
in
a
10 days.
long. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope it goes well, dude. See you
Cheers.
later, dude.
It's been fun.
See you
Cheers.
then. Nice to meet you, dude. Thank you.
You too, mate. Yeah.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Dude.
Hey!
Here he is.
That's your bit now. You know, here he is.
It's become that way, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Because of your weird way. You're right there. You've not got yourself set up right, have you?
Yeah, I know. I like to zoom in on the waveform so I can see if there's anything that needs.
You know what might be more
addressing.
comfy for you? Not having a guitar in you at all
Yeah,
times.
but I like having like a guitar in my hands. You ask out whenever we sit in front of it, I think it annoys the hell out of her, but I have to have a guitar in my hands when we're watching anything on TV.
Oh.
It's just
Yeah,
like
so-
I don't know. It's like a comfort blanket for me a little bit.
Well,
I
don't
think.
you take it in the car as well?
Yeah, when I drop off my daughter at dance class, I'll go and practice in the car.
When do you think you'll be able to play?
I don't think anytime soon at this rate.
Oh, that was a great episode. That was Jace Morris.
Yes, brilliant guy.
What a lovely guy.
Yeah,
Really good to meet him, dude.
amazing talent. And when we were talking about this, actually, while we're listening back to some of his music in Firekind, I can't understand why they're not like as big as Muse.
I mean,
You
I've
know-
said it before, they are very, very good, but you
Very, very
you
good.
really love them, don't you?
Brilliant. They're a brilliant band.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, I think you just, when you find an artist that kind of resonate, you know, you listen to music and it just resonates with you and it speaks to you. That's what his music does. It speaks to me, so.
Very, very good band. Go and have a listen to them if you haven't already.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning some of his work.
Go for it. What's your favourites?
Well, there's a host of new singles that they've been putting out.
A host.
Is that a good term?
I think it's been said.
Is that acceptable?
I'll accept it.
Okay. Well, there's some singles that they put out. One Thing, Ego, Burns Like the Sun, and I think the thing that stands out to me is they're a 3-piece, and the production is just, it's excellent.
Yeah, he's excellent.
It's
yeah.
excellent, really. And I think it comes down to arrangement, the way that the thing that I noticed, I don't know if I just appreciate it because I try to write guitar and vocals. It can be hard trying to fit in them around each other.
Yeah, I get that.
But he seems to have mastered it. You know, just being able to
Leave space.
leave space on like the verses and stuff, and it like builds in the choruses really effectively.
They're very catchy songs.
Yeah, very good.
Very, yeah. And like I say, immaculately produced as well.
But I mean, the album that got me into them was called What I Have Found Is Already Lost.
Oh,
So I'd recommend listening to it because there's definitely some like Jeff Buckley inspired vocal lines on there. and everything.
it's
It's
quite hard to do then, I imagine.
yeah, it's really killer. Yeah, definitely check them out. Give them some support.
So that's Firekind. So yeah, check 'em out.
Firekind.
Wherever you get your music from, it'll be there
Indeed.
in Dudley.
Follow Jace on Instagram.
Go for it. Shall we do our usual, Daddy, where we evaluate from the drummer downwards or upwards? Is it drummer down or drummer up? I suppose it's drummer upwards, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't
Can't
really
really
know.
get lower than a drummer.
Well, I like to think that the drummer is the foundation of the entire band.
So at the bottom then.
They hold the rest of the band up. Without them, everything just.
It's very true.
If you've got bad foundations.
If you've got a bad drummer, you're never going to be a good band.
Exactly.
But unless you're Metallica. There is always an exception to the rule. Anyway, moving on before we talk about Lars for the whole episode. Who did Jace pick?
He picked Dave Grohl.
Oh, Dave Grohl. Yes, he did.
I'm a real big fan of his drumming style.
I've never really been a big Foo Fighters fan.
Yeah,
It's just not really. It's a bit kind of middle of the road rock for me.
I've heard that said by a number of people. To be
Including
honest, yeah. Well, I mean, you've been saying it ever since I've known you.
But that track, what's it called?
Play.
The track Play by Dave Grohl, where he plays everything. Because, you know, he's that kind of character, isn't he? I don't need other musicians. I'll do it all myself. It's amazing, dude. Whether my personal feelings about Dave Grohl are, it's a banging track.
Yeah, he's a great composer in my opinion, and he's obviously. Well, I know you're pulling that face.
He could have wrote some better Foo Fighters songs, then, shouldn't he?
The video. That's. I don't agree with that at all. Foo Fighters were brilliant.
They weren't.
That video for Play though,
I got to give it to him.
is that good, isn't it?
I really enjoyed it. The music's great as well. I was really into it.
In the video, he plays. They've like filmed it, so he's actually in the room playing every instrument, and he's like interacting
Dave
with
Grohl's
himself.
dream. It's Dave Grohl's dream. A band
Yeah.
full of Dave Grohls.
But I did write a little note. When he plays drums, he becomes part of the drum kit
Yeah.
for me. He's
a very good player.
And he almost becomes melodic with his like fills and his lines that he plays. His ride work is really beautiful.
Brilliant bass player as well.
Oh, you're praising his bass?
Yeah, I'm praising all of it. He had the
bass.
bloody glockenspiel thing out at one point. That was mega as well.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a big fan of Dave Grohl and his production on the Foo Fighters albums. Whether or not you like Foo Fighters, if you put a Foo Fighters album on, it always sounds top notch, in my opinion.
I don't really listen to them that very often.
Maybe you should revisit it and listen to the production.
Would you say you're a big fan of Dave Grohl?
I'm a big fan of Dave Grohl's musical career.
Okay. I don't think anyone's a bigger fan of Dave Grohl than Dave Grohl.
Anyway, moving on.
As evidenced by that video of him playing every instrument.
Who did Jace choose to play guitar alongside him? Dave Gilmour.
Dave Gilmour.
Oh, he doesn't need any introduction, really, does he? I mean,
he doesn't,
come on.
no. What did we listen to? We listened to a few tracks, didn't we? What were they?
Yeah, we went back and listened to some Pink Floyd, obviously. There's an album that stands out for me, and I think did you used to listen to this album, The Momentary Lapse of?
I've listened to them all, but normally as sleep music. It's a great sleep tool for me.
It's beautiful. Yeah. But
so I can never really pinpoint actual tracks because I don't know what they are.
Well, On the Turning Away,
beautiful song. Ugh. It's so low.
You pointed out something that I don't think I've been that conscious of, but most of his music builds to the guitar solo.
The whole song is just a vehicle for him to deliver a solo at the exact right point.
Yeah.
And I always think, when I think of Dave Gilmour, I think of like an entire stadium of people just hanging on.
Yeah,
for
it's
that
just
moment.
like that big.
It's like, yeah, exactly. And the tracks are quite slow and meandering, aren't they, at times? But they are all it's just a slow build to his solo. It's like the main event.
It is the main event.
It's the main event, and then he always plays those kind of lead lines that make you scrunch your face up. Like you kind of really feel, you feel the emotion of every note because it does a lot of lingering, doesn't it? It lingers quite a bit.
Yeah, I think Dave Gilmour is used as the reference for when players overplay, meaning it's like, oh, Dave Gilmour only needs one note. He says more in one note than you do with which is a bit extreme. Yeah,
but most of these bands probably don't have 6 minutes of build up. Do you know what I mean?
They're gonna like fit all that in within.
That one note is because it's been meandering for 15 minutes first, and you want something different, and it's that kind of It's an awesome guitar player, though.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean that album alone. I played the last track to you, didn't I? Sorrow. And that I remember that tone. I mean, it's more reverb than anything else.
90% reverb.
And you know what? I think a lot of tone is in the reverb. It's in the room, isn't it?
Well, it's what gives it its character, isn't it? Almost.
So that's probably why. I mean, bands sound so different depending on what room they obviously play in. Isn't it? Anyway,
there you go.
But
great
have you
choice.
noticed that all three members so far have got like stellar vocals?
Yeah, winners.
Yeah, and then moving on to your favourite
bass
section of the band,
the bass player.
The bass.
My memory's poor.
Oh, you can't read my handwriting,
and that as well. I can't read your writing, and I can't remember who it was. It's Phil Lynott
of Thin Lizzy.
Oh, what a bass player,
dude! I have been a massive Thin Lizzy fan since as long as I can remember. Because my dad used to just play Thin Lizzy at home all the time. So, like, you were pointing out the dual harmonies and stuff. I grew up. That's how I hear guitar off.
Well, I was saying, wasn't I? Like, why don't bands start with dual guitars more often? Like, start with it. Don't wait till like later in the song. Just bang it straight in there.
Smash it in there. But without Phil's tone,
I know it won't work.
It wouldn't be the same, would it?
It's got that great clank, not clanky.
It's all mid-range,
it's percussive. Mate. It's quite percussive, isn't he, with his pick?
Is that the kind of tonal nature of a P bass? Would you say?
Yeah. You get that kind of clank, kind of.
I think I really like P bass. Then
I do. I've been banging on about them for a while. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really like the look of them. Although Phil Lynnott's signature bass was always cool, like black with a mirrored scratch plate.
Yeah, the mirrored scratch. Yeah. I want a P bass just because I feel like it brings something completely different from my Warwick.
But
tonally.
If that, I can hear. I can see why you do that now.
But they are a pick kind of bass.
You got to play a pick.
Well, you haven't
on
got
them,
to,
really.
but they do sound. I think they sound better with a pick.
Is that what Phil's using then?
Yeah.
Is he a pick player?
Yeah.
Has he ever played fingerstyle?
Probably.
Well, I mean,
I've not been there for the entirety of his lifetime.
I mean,
he definitely plays a pick. We listened to War of the Worlds as well, didn't we?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, mate. The Spirit of Man. There's some flipping bass runs in there that I did not know he was. I didn't know he played like that at all.
It's brilliant. There's a lot of like muted kind of stuff as well that you can barely hear, but it's there. It's like a texture.
Yeah.
Which I really like. There's a lot of that on the Spirit of the Man. You can kind of, there's like some little kind of muted kind of thumps in there from the. That's lovely.
Just glues everything together beautifully, doesn't it? And
that's one of my favourite ever prog albums, War of the Worlds.
You care to do a rendition of?
We've already done it. I'm not repeating myself. In fact, I think it's on this episode. I'm sure I've listened to it recently.
Well, that sweet treat is in there already.
It's already in there. But if you haven't listened, you got to listen to the original though. Don't listen to the newer ones. But if you haven't listened to the War of the Worlds in full, go for it. Treat yourself. It's a gorgeous little treat.
Bedtime album,
definitely.
Dude, more vocals. I mean, you got 4 amazing vocalists there. Or you could stop there, but no, he kept going.
There's more.
Next member.
Who is it, Danny?
Hans Zimmer.
Oh, yeah. Not known for his vocals, though.
I don't know. Can he sing?
I imagine he can.
I think he sings through his composition.
Oh. Does he?
He's amazing. I mean...
The good thing about Hans Zimmer, just get someone else to sing for him.
Yeah.
He just orchestrates them.
He's got the winning formula. That's what you said.
Yeah, so we love his soundtrack work. We listened to Interstellar.
Time, the track you picked out, wasn't it?
Time from what film is it? The spinning disc one.
Inception.
Inception.
Amazing
that's the one. We listened to some from Dune. That's one of your favourites.
It's got all like this, like there's
go.
weird like sound effects in there.
That's the sound. But we have discovered he's got a very similar. He's got a template. Let's just say he's got a template that he uses with his hit songs. They're a little bit similar.
Like a...
Oh.
There'll be like some,
Is that your template?
No, bro.
Donny's just revealed his template to the world.
No, it's E minor, D major, A, sus2, and a C major chord.
Is that in the Phrygian scale?
You put me on the spot now.
I don't even know what a Phrygian scale is.
We're not going to bore the listener with music theory.
Good, because I don't know any of it. But yeah, Hans Zimmer, what a great choice. He provides such a rich, luscious kind of soundtrack, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Imagine that in the background of...
It's so immersive. Have you watched the live... It's on Netflix.
I was thinking of stuff I needed to watch the other day, and I forgot about it.
Dude, it's really good. Mike Einziger's playing for him on guitar. I mean, obviously I'm focusing on the guitars.
Of course.
And Guthrie. He's playing lead guitar.
I think Guthrie might be the best guitarist ever.
He's absolutely out of this world. His approach to some of the lead lines.
So is Jace with Hans Zimmer? Is he getting the orchestra with it as well? Because that feels like cheating to me, because he's got Guthrie going and...
No, he said keyboards and production.
Okay.
So I think he's going to be involved with the production.
I'm not allowing the orchestra to come along, because you've probably got some of the world's best musicians. I'm probably about 40 of them.
He's not.
I'm not having that.
Yeah, he didn't state that he wanted the orchestra.
What if Hans Zimmer is nothing without his team? I mean, Jace will find out.
You'll soon find out.
I can't do it without my team of 40 people.
So far, Hans is the first one who has no voice.
Well, he's got a voice. Or has he got one of those voice box things?
Yeah, moving on. To the actual... to the first lead vocalist.
Okay.
Freddie Mercury. Oh. I think you could spend an entire episode talking about this guy.
Maybe we will one day.
The greatest frontman of all time, would you say?
We might do deep dives one day on these amazing, wonderful people.
Yeah, I thought it was a matter of time before he got
I'm really
chosen.
surprised it's not been... Has he been brought up so far? I don't think he has he? Maybe he has.
Maybe in conversation, but it's not been chosen, has he?
Yeah.
But
is incredible.
Yeah. Oh, his vibrato it sounds so natural, and the way he delivers every single line
With power.
Yeah,
Powerful presence as well.
but
Like,
he sounds so fluid, doesn't he? With every single technique, because he'll start in like some sort of really delicate kind of head voice, and then morph into this like grit. And
he can go everywhere, and he can vary between. What can you say about him? That's
yeah, and you know the other thing as well, Dan. He like when you watch any live performance that he's doing, not only is he commanding the crowd, which is going to be brilliant in this band, isn't it?
absolutely.
You can tell there's like certain lines. If there's a note that he's not feeling on the night, he will adjust the melody on the fly, rather than try and stretch for a note that he can't get or whatever. And he makes that the whole experience kind of fresh every time.
Yeah.
Every time you listen to him, like if you was to go to every single live show they played, you'd experience something different.
It's the power of Freddie Mercury, wasn't it? You don't get frontmen like that anymore. Modern wise, like who's a modern day Freddie Mercury? Who would you say? Is there
Probably,
anyone?
you know, honestly, one of the lead vocalists I'd say has got that kind of like character about him.
Pizzazz.
Is Sam Ryder.
You keep banging on about him, haven't
Yeah,
you?
he's amazing, mate. He's amazing.
I need to do more research on this.
But he's a great songwriter.
It's high praise for you to comparing him to Freddie Mercury.
But I'm saying that he's in that kind of like frontman realm with a vocal ability.
Okay.
He obviously hasn't got the back catalogue of songs that Queen have got.
I can't remember any Sam Ryder songs.
It's kind of like poppy sort of stuff. It'd be cool to hear him do like a proper rock album. But anyway, we're not talking about Sam Ryder. We're talking about Freddie Mercury.
Indeed.
Brilliant choice.
What a frontman.
Yeah, I mean, we had a listen to a load of tracks, didn't we? But Innuendo, we had a good listen to that. This delivery, it's amazing.
Every song. The problem with Queen is you can click on any song and it'll be incredible.
Yeah.
There'll be, I mean, every song. Are there bad Queen songs? Not really.
No, there's a few tracks that I think it's just a case of you've got some ridiculously strong tracks, and then there's tracks that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say there's a weak vocal performance on any of them.
No, not at all.
He brought his A game on every single song.
Yeah.
Madness, absolute madness. I don't know if we'll ever see a Queen type scenario again in our lifetimes.
No, that band's
One in a million.
Yeah. Definitely one of the greatest bands of all time.
Completely agree.
In my opinion.
I completely agree.
Second vocalist.
Oh, I forgot he was having two. Who's the second one?
Miley Cyrus.
That sounds nothing like her voice, Danny.
No, her voice.
Which is her main selling point, I think.
Tone.
It sounds like she's been smoking cigars and downing whiskey to get that kind of grit, that gravel that she's got, which gives her that signature, like, mid-range.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Have a go, Dan. Have a go.
I can't do it.
Go on, just choose a song.
Oh, I can't. You give me... No, I can't do it. I can't... no.
What does it sound like if you do Wrecking Ball?
I'm doing Miles rather than Miley.
You're doing Miles Cyrus.
I'm doing Miles Cyrus.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
God.
Clipping the shit out of that.
Keep that in. I'm sorry for the clipping there. Miles getting to took over again. I love the unique sound in her voice.
Yeah, dude. Did you notice everything we listened to was live? Yeah.
Because
you spotted she did a version of Zombie.
Oh,
it was amazing, wasn't it?
It was amazing.
The delivery was just exceptional.
And despite her voice sounding like it's hard, it sounds like it's a hard voice to do. It is, obviously, I can't do it.
Well,
but it's just so effortless for her.
You gave it a go. But it's really good. Who's Jim? Who's Jim Parsh?
Oh, where did he come from?
He's lurking. It's going to blend.
Yeah, I love her as a character as well. I think she's got a bit about her.
Yeah,
good
sense of humour.
Taylor Swifts of this world.
Anyway.
in my opinion. Is that it? Are you broken? Are you
No,
okay?
I was just thinking, do we talk about the band name now, or do we talk about would you go and see this band?
We'll talk about the band name first.
The band name.
Oh.
No,
Danny, this ruined my opinion of Jace. It ruined the podcast for me, really.
Can you give some of the suggestions?
Wait, hang on. Can you, when you've calmed down a little bit, when you calm down with a straight face,
Okay.
give me one of the names? I can't remember which one he chose in the end.
Right, this one. Freddie and Double Dave. He was such an anticlimax.
And up next at the Sitwell Tavern, we've got Freddie and Double Dave.
And then
It got worse. Oh, sorry.
the next one was Lynette Zimmer. But I don't actually think that's the worst. I think the worst.
I know it's come, but for such a creative guy, that
He panicked. He
crumbled. That's what happened. Go on, give me the last one. This is the worst.
This is what he settled on.
This is the worst one.
Zimmer Dave.
Oh, my chest hurts. I think I might have an heart attack. Zimmer Dave.
Oh, well, he's made that decision now, hasn't he?
It's awful. Oh, it's got Freddie Mercury in the band and it's called Zimmer Dave. Oh my, Freddie's going to walk off.
Dude, would you go and see this band?
I mean, yes, I wouldn't tell anyone I'm going because of the name. You go and see. I'd rather not say. That's what I'd be like. It'd be too embarrassing.
He sounds like a nickname you give someone at work.
What, like Dave's had an accident and he's now got a Zimmer frame?
Yeah, something like that. Oh, who are you out with this weekend? Oh, Zimmer Dave's out.
Because he walks really slow. Oh, Jace. Sorry for laughing so much, but it's horrendous. But I would go and see the band, obviously, because I'd do anything to see Freddie Mercury. Would you? And obviously the other people.
Yes.
But mainly Freddie Mercury, for me. What are you, Danny?
I think it's a bold claim.
Oh,
Can I make a bold claim?
You make them every week, but go on.
We ought to do a sample for bold claim. Like bold claim
We
alert.
should do. You make enough of them.
I think it might be my favourite lineup. I think.
It is a really good lineup.
But
ruined by a horrifically shit name. Well done, Jace.
Would you buy a t-shirt?
Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is. Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Daddy, would you buy a t-shirt? Put your money where your mouth is.
No. You know why, Danny? Because it's going to say Zimmer Dave on it, and I don't want to wear something that's got Zimmer Dave on the front. How about you? Would you buy a t-shirt? No, you would.
I don't know.
You probably would.
I probably would.
You buy all the t-shirts.
I buy all the t-shirts, yeah.
Well, you got now. You got that Miles Kennedy one you bought on. It was about 65 quid. Would you go out with a Zimmer Dave t-shirt on?
Yeah, maybe.
Says a lot about you, that does.
Yeah, because it depends on the print, doesn't it? You know,
it's going to have the words Zimmer Dave on it in a band scenario.
We definitely need to AI like artwork for this one. I'm sure we've done it, actually.
We probably have.
Anyway, amazing lineup. Brilliant interview. Hope the listeners have enjoyed it. Right.
I can't talk because I'm going to laugh. I'm going to keep laughing.
What do we do now? Be sure to follow Jace and Firekind on all the socials.
They genuinely are a really good band, so please go and listen to them.
Yes, go and catch a live show when they're next on tour.
Oh yeah, we need to go as well, dude.
Yeah.
I'd love to go and see these.
Right. Thanks to our listeners.
Oh, is it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're wrapping up.
Yeah, thank you for having a listen. As always, give us a like.
Give us a share.
And give us a, what else do we say? Follow. Oh, and a review. A 5-star review.
Yeah, we love those. I don't know how many we've got at the minute, but...
There's a few. I think we could do a few more on Apple Music, really. So if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, give us a little 5-star review on there, because I think we're lagging behind on there a little bit.
Yeah, it don't cost you anything.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to go and put the kettle on, so come on.
Yeah, we need another tea.
Yeah.
Right, dude.
Until next time, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.
We're so sorry to see you go, but thanks for tuning into the show.